Have you ever looked at a product management job description and talked to yourself, there's no way I'm going to be qualified for this job? Or maybe you already have product management title, but deep down you feel like one day people will realize that you're actually not that good. If you feel that way, you're not alone and you're not broken. You're just going through an identity transition. Imposter syndrome is not a sign you're underqualified. It is a sign that your identity hasn't caught up with your ambition yet. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee, a direct product featured in Forbes. I've helped thousands of people land a dream PM job offer in FAANG companies and unicorn startup and continue to become a product leader. In this channel, we talk about tech trends and free product management training. Like and subscribe, check out new video every Tuesday. I used to feel like I was an imposter all the time. And then when I transitioned into product management coming from the oil gas industry, I had imposter syndrome as well because I was so worried that my peers and feel like whatever I repackaged my transfer skills into product management is not useful in the tech industry. And I had to work really hard to conquer my mindset and start to show them I was able to do what I claimed to do. And I was able to launch my first AI Smart Cities product with Mayor's Best Practice Award and presented at NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang's keynote speech in the GCP conference, and that product also led to over $100 million in public-private partnership. But to be very frank, deep down, I just felt like I was lucky. I chose the right product, it was a team effort, and I'm the youngest one and the only woman, and also I spoke very broken language at the time, and just feels like people would never respect what I had, and they would realize that I was just the lucky one, not my true strengths that actually launched a successful product. And I literally remember one day, and the VP of product actually asked me to meet him in private in his office. I was literally very scared and worried walking into the meeting. I was like, holy cow, probably I'm getting fired. I just had a product launch, probably he doesn't like it. I literally thought I'm getting fired. In contrast, I got a promotion. It's just all happening in my head just because people around me seems more successful than me, more established, the English is better, and their experience sounds from a more big tech companies. I'm someone who came from engineering and PhD background. And what's interesting about the promotion is that it started to have me to manage other senior product managers who are way more senior than me. Some of them are 20 years older than me. Some of them were as old as my dad, and some of them were like 1 foot taller than me. And all of them are Caucasian men who have been in the company for way longer time, who I am, and started to manage them. And many of them had been a manager before. And some of them were even a director before. Now I manage other directors, and I felt like I was imposter the whole time. I know some of you guys might feel the same way about yourself being an imposter because many of our students, they actually punch above their weight class, meaning you come from really weak background, you really want to thrive for more because you want to get better. But when you walk into interview or when you actually land a job offer, you might start doubt yourself thinking, what if my background is not right? And what if I don't have enough technical knowledge? What if I'm too senior to switch? What if I'm too junior compared with my coworkers? What if I get into a director product management position, everybody thought that I was a fraud? To be very frank with you guys, you're not alone. In fact, imposter syndrome is just a mindset shift. There are several steps, and you can actually see imposter syndrome in a different way and turn it into a strength. And actually the best way to face imposter syndrome is normalize it. Because a lot of career ambitious professionals feel the same way because we always want to punch above our weight class and you want to get paid more, you want to have a higher title, you want to manage more people, you feel like you deserve more, you feel like you can do better compared with other people, you want to have those power behind you. So whenever you punch above your weight class and you succeed, now you start to doubt yourself, well, this is very uncomfortable. Maybe I'm stretching myself to the level and they will realize that I wasn't as good what I claimed to. In the situation, you really need to snap yourself out of it. Most important thing, you need to immediately tell yourself you made it and start to celebrate accomplishment. And second is to develop the evidence to build your confidence. Here's actually what I did. I knew my English wasn't my strength. I speak with accent and my English just was worse compared with all my coworkers. And ironically, all my coworkers are Caucasian men. So I'm just like way behind in many different ways. So I made a decision. I need to enhance my public speaking skills and English pronunciation skills. So I spent $8,000 learning different kind of public speaking skills and practice a lot in Toastmasters. And I also took some serious American pronunciation classes and English writing classes as well. I also built a Blue Ocean product strategy portfolio to demonstrate my strategic thinking and start building evidence down the road when I'm preparing for the next promotion. By the way, if you want to learn more about what is product portfolio, how it works, how to use product portfolio to land any PM job offer as high as VP of product job offer, check out this video right here where I talk more regarding what is a product portfolio, how to leverage it to grow your career. I'm also going to link it in the description of the show note as well. If you feel like you were imposter and you have any other way to help yourself to feel better about imposter syndrome, please like this video and comment below. I like to read all your notes and comment. Third is focus on who you serve when you feel like you are an imposter. As a product manager, we create amazing products to serve the people, solve their problems. So instead of thinking about yourself, you're not good enough, other people may realize you're not good enough, why don't you think about how your product is able to help people's life better? What's the mission behind those products? What pain point you're trying to address for your end users? Product manager is also very result-driven, transparent position. You can just ask yourself, did your product actually drive lots of users? How many users do you have? Do you drive lots of revenue for the business? So using a data-driven methodology, you're able to start to show yourself. You're able to just use a product speak for you instead of worry about what you have, what you don't have. Fourth, which is the most important, burn the boat mindset regarding imposter syndrome. My favorite coach is Tony Robbins, and he literally had a really good famous video clip. You guys can watch it right here. And he's talking about,
if you want to take the island and you're the head of the army and you want to take the island, the most powerful way to take the island is burn the boats. Because if there's no way to go back, it's amazing what happens when it's a must to do something versus a should. That's what makes human beings succeed.
and a lot of time, the reason you and me are developing the imposter syndrome was because we want to achieve more. We want a better career success. We want to have bigger impact. We want to make more money. We want to be perceived as someone climbing up in the career ladder and getting into leadership roles, which also naturally leading into the challenges, the stretch of your career, which leading to lots of growth pain. So if you only focus on the pain part of the growth without seeing the dedication of the result, you will always push yourself in those kind of mindset loop. You are doubting about yourself, not focus on achieving the result you're looking for. And that leading to a lot of people actually give up on the ambitious dreams and stay at where they are. For example, our student Mickey Carter, she was a nurse practitioner and also dropshipping entrepreneur on Amazon, which means she sells some workout equipment on Amazon to gyms. She is also a mother of 5 and with pure entrepreneurship and also nurse practitioner experience. Just like you, she also had imposter syndrome. She talked about this with me many, many times. However, she knew that in the later stage of her career, she really wanted to focus on growing her career. Even if the gap seems really big and very impossible with someone come from a nurse practitioner background, but she's very determined to make it work because earlier in her career, she sacrificed her own personal career for her family, raising her children. Now it's her time and really making those effort and determination to grow her personal career as well. So regardless how worse her background is compared to coworkers and other candidates, she focused on continuously improving herself, getting the results she was looking for. Now she is a senior product manager working for 2,000 people product manager companies and getting paid high 6-figure salaries because she never give up and she focused on burn the boat mindset. She really need to make it happen, regardless what her mind telling her she's not good, what other people telling her is impossible. I have a full podcast video with Mickey and talking about her journey as a nurse practitioner and Amazon dropshipping entrepreneur to become a senior product manager. You should check out this podcast video right here. I'm also going to link it in the description of the show note so that you can get some inspiration from her as well. By the way, this is just not a random luck. We have a lot of students who came from very, very weak background and they focus on setting the goals and try to push through and get the result. For example, we have helped people who are health coach and became a senior AI product manager. We also have helped someone who is a hardware engineer and became an AI product manager. And we also even help restaurant owners become product manager. Of course, we'll also help lots of senior product managers become a director product. We'll also help lots of director become VP. And all of us experience imposter syndrome as part of the career growth process. However, all of them make a very important decision. They do not want to give up at all, and they do not want to use their mindset to hold them back. Because imagine this, if you give up because you have imposter syndrome, what would you do? You're going to work until age 60 on average. So no wonder you are 20 or 30 or 40 years old, you have another 30 years on average ahead of you. You're going to work in your old profession, the job you really don't like. And yes, that job is very comfortable and nobody will call you imposter. But are you okay to stay in the job for another 30 years? Ask yourself this question. So therefore, anytime we want to grow, we will go through those growth pain. We will feel like we're imposter once we get there. But this is a part of the process for any human to evolve and grow their career and be the one who want to be and build our new identity as well. So therefore, there's no fake product managers. There's only product manager who give up too early. So if you made decision you want to conquer your imposter syndrome with me together and really set a big goal and big ambitious goal to conquer in this year, the number one step you actually need to do is start writing your killer product management resume. And I have a PM resume template that have been used by over 14,000 product managers. Comment resume below. I'm going to drop the link to the product manager resume template you can leverage and start applying for your dream product management job as well. Make sure to check out all the top 3 key skill sets for product manager, all the way from entry level to VP of product level. What the differences between those kind of resumes. Those videos are right here. I'm going to link it in the description of the show note as well. If you find out today's video very insightful or inspiring, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is Dr. Nancy Lee from PM Accelerator. I'm going to see you in my next video right here.